Hey guys! Y'all ready? Hey my friends, it's time for circle. Hey my friends, come and have a seat. Hey my friends, it's time for circle. Please put your things away and put your eyes on me. If you can hear me, touch your nose. If you can hear me, touch your ears. If you can hear me, rub your belly, pat your legs, and stop. Very good, friends. It has been a while since I've been able to see you. So much has been going on all around the world and in our little community. I would love to hear what you guys are doing at home. Maybe you guys can send me pictures or videos of different activities that you guys are doing as a family, or how you guys are hanging out and getting through this time. Last week I moved. I was living in one place, and then I put all my stuff in boxes, packed it all up onto a big moving van, and I moved into a new place. So now I'm really excited because all of my things are where they need to be in my new place, and I'm slowly unpacking and taking everything out of the boxes. Have you guys ever moved before? I know that one of my friends in my class just moved recently. Yeah, just in the last couple of weeks. All of his toys, all of his clothes went into boxes, and he moved down to Seattle. Yeah, and I know sometimes when you move or there's a lot of different things going on around you, it could be pretty difficult to understand what's happening. Make sure that if you have any questions about what's going on, that you ask your parents or your grandparents or the people that are around you, and we can let you know whatever the answers are to your questions. Today I have something special for you. I promised that I would read this book to you, and I have it. Are you guys ready? I'm going to try to move in a little bit closer so that you guys can see. This book is called Abuela. It's a song that we have read multiple times in class about a little girl and her grandma going on an adventure. Abuela takes me on the bus. We go all around the city. Abuela is my grandma. She is my mother's mother. Abuela means grandma in Spanish. Abuela speaks mostly Spanish because that's what people spoke where she grew up before she came to this country. Abuela and I are always going places. You guys know some words in Spanish. We have learned some words in Spanish in our classroom, like come comida or siéntate en tu silla. Do you guys know what those things mean? I know you do. Today we are going to the park. El parque es lindo, says Abuela. I know what she means. I think the park is beautiful too. Tantos pájaros, Abuela says, as a flock of birds surround us. So many birds. They're picking up the bread that we brought. Look at all of the birds in the trees and all of the birds around them that they are feeding bread to. What if the birds picked me up and carried me high above the park? Look at them holding on to her clothes. What if I could fly? Abuela would wonder where I was. Swooping like a bird, I would call out to her. Do you ever think about what it would be like if you could fly? Because I do. Sometimes I hear the crows or the other birds in the trees, and I think to myself, what does it look like from up high? What does it feel like to feel the wind on your wings or the rain on your feathers? Or what does it feel like to fly through a cloud? Then she would see me flying. Rosalba the bird. Rosalba el pájaro, she'd say. Ven, abuela. Come, abuela, I'd say. See, Quiero volar, Abuela would reply as she leaped into the sky with her skirt flapping in the wind. So she said, Rosalba el pájaro, Rosalba the bird. We would fly over the city. Mira, Abuela would say as she points. That means look. And I would look as we soared over the parks and streets and dogs and people. This book has a lot of intricate pictures and it's very fun to look at all of the details. We'd wave to the people waiting for the bus. Buenos dias, we'd say. Buenos dias, good morning, they'd call out to us. We'd fly over factories and trains. Look how small the people and the big trucks look if you're high up in the sky. And glide close to the sea. Cerca del mar, we'd say. We'd almost touch the tops of the waves. Abuela's skirt would be a sail. She could race with the sailboats. I bet she'd win. These are called sailboats. They have big pieces of fabric right here that catches the wind, and the wind helps the sailboats to move on the water. So what Rosalba is saying is that Abuelita's skirt would catch the wind and help them to fly faster over the water. We'd fly to where the ships are docked. Look at that really big ship in the water. What are they taking off of the ship? They're unloading fruits from the land where Abuela grew up. Mangoes, bananas, papayas, those are all Spanish words. So are rodeo, patio, and burro. Maybe we'd see a cousin of Abuela's hooking boxes of fruit to a crane. We saw her cousin Daniel once unloading and loading the ships. Right here I can see he has a bunch of oranges. Oranges. In Spanish, an orange is called naranja. Can you say that? Naranja. Yeah. Out past the boats in the harbor, we'd see the Statue of Liberty. Look how far away they are from the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is a huge statue of a beautiful woman. Look how big she is compared to all of the people inside. In this picture, she looks very large, and in this picture, they are so far away that she looks small. Me gusta, Abuela would say. Abuela really likes her, and I do too. We would circle around Liberty's head and wave to the people visiting her, and that would remind Abuela of when she first came to this country. Vamos al aeropuerto, she'd say. She'd take me to the airport where the plane that first brought her landed. Cuidado, Abuela would say. She's telling me to be careful as we went for a short ride. Look at them. What are they riding on? There's Abuela. And there's Rosalba. And they're holding on to the end of an airplane. In real life, could you hold on to the outside of an airplane and fly in the air? No. But it's fun to pretend and imagine. Then we could fly to Tío Pablo's and Tía Elisa's store. Pablo is my uncle, my tío, and Elisa is my aunt, my tía. They'd be surprised when we flew in, but they'd offer us a cool limonada. That's a lemonade. Flying is hot work. Pero quiero volar más, Abuela would say. She wants to fly more, and I want to fly more too. Do you see them drinking lemonade inside? with her tío and tía, her uncle and her aunt. We could fly to las nubes, the clouds. One looks like a cat, un gato. One looks like a bear, un oso. One looks like a chair, una silla. Abuela wants to rest a moment. We could rest on our chair, and Abuela would hold me in her arms with the whole sky, our house, nuestra casa. Can you see the cat and the chair and the bear? I also see something that looks like a bird or maybe a swan. Today there have been lots of clouds and sun and rain and sun. Maybe you could go out and look at the clouds and see what kinds of shapes do you see in the clouds. Do you see a circle or a rectangle? Or do you see a cloud that looks like Ally Alligator? That would be so much fun. We would be as high as airplanes. Look how high they are. The buildings are so small. Balloons and birds, and higher than all the buildings downtown. But we would fly there too, to look around. Where are they going to look around? The buildings downtown. We could find the building where my father works. Hola, papa, I'd say as I waved, and Abuela would do a flip for fun as we passed by the windows. Do you see Rosalba and Abuela? Rosalba is here. Abuela is doing a flip here. And there is Papa waving hello. Mira, I would hear Abuela say. Look, she's telling me. I do look, and we are back at the park. They imagined they went all over the city. We are walking by the lake. Abuela probably wants to go for a boat ride. Vamos a otra aventura, she says. She wants to go on another adventure. That's just one of the things I love about Abuela. She likes adventures. Abuela takes my hand. Vamos, she says. Let's go. Where are they going, you guys? In a boat. They are. They're going to go on una otra aventura. They're going to go on another adventure together. This is one of my favorite books because it talks about grandmas and granddaughters and how we can have a really great relationship with our grandparents. I know some of you guys have been spending some time with grandparents, and some of you haven't been able to see your grandparents for a while. Maybe you guys can video call your grandparents or just give them a call on the phone. You can write letters to your grandparents and send them to them in the mail and become pen pals. There are so many different ways to stay communicating with them. Well, friends, it was really nice to see you today. I want to make sure that we do our good morning song really quick, and then I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Again, parents, if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know, and please reach out. I miss you guys, and I would love to see how you guys are doing, and updates and activities and pictures, and we just all really miss you. Okay, guys, get ready with me. We're going to use our hands, and we're going to sing our good morning song. Ready? Okay. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Ready, friends? You know, we're going to do this one more time. Okay? Good morning, how are you? How are you? I want to know. Very well, I thank you. Very well, I thank you. How about you? How about you? Love you guys. Miss you. Mwah. Do you hear that bird? I wonder what he can see from up there. Okay, bye guys.